that?
Is it short division?
Okay, no, it is not. So you've been doing long division, which takes lots of computing and lots of steps. Today we're going to take a little break from that. We're going to come back to it the next day, tomorrow probably, but for today, we're going to take a little verge off and we're going to talk about divisibility. Okay, that sounds like a long word. What do you think divisibility? What's the root word of divisibility? Mia?
Division?
Division. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to figure out, for instance, we're not going to do this one first, but we will do it later. We're going to figure out if we had a number like this. Okay, if we had a big number like that, by the end of the next 10, 15 minutes, I'm going to be able to put a big number up there, and I'm going to be able to say, tell me if this number is evenly divided by or divisible by. That means you can put a number into it and it comes out even without a remainder. I'm going to be able to say, is this number divisible by 2? And you'll say yes or no, just like that. Is it divisible by 3?
No.
Is it divisible by 4?
Yes.
5?
No.
6?
Yes.
7?
No.
8?
Yes.
9?
Yes.
Okay, so some of you are just guessing at certain ones, but certain ones you know. How are we going to figure this out? We're going to figure this out by rules, okay? So let's put that number up here. I'm going to actually put it up here backwards. I'm going to put it like this. I'll put that way. We'll save that till later, and we'll be able to do it based on rules of divisibility. You kind of touched on this in 4th grade, so we're going to revisit it. So give me about 5 minutes before you ask any questions. We're going to go through all of them, and then we'll go from there. You already know some of these. So it looks like there's 6 rules you need to memorize, but really there's only, let me see. There's only 3 that you need to memorize, because 3 of them you kind of already know. So let's talk about 2. I'm going to take an easier number to start with. I'm just going to take the number 416. Okay, now look right here. How do you know if any number is divisible by or evenly divided by 2? How do you know? It's really just a simple thing that you can know in your head without doing any math. Charlotte? If it ends in an even number. Exactly. So if, all these are if, right? If the ones digit is what? Even. So that's a quick check. If the ones is even. So is this one divisible by 2?
Yes.
Yes. Let's skip down to another easy one that you already know. Let's skip down to 5. You know that a number is divisible by or evenly divided by 5 if what?
It ends in 5 or 0?
Oh, raise your hand. You got it. Raise your hand and say the same thing. Yes. If it ends in 5 or 0, right? Because multiples of 5 are like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They either all end in 5 or 0. So you know a number is divisible by 5 if the ones digit is 0 or 5. Good. So now we've knocked 2 rules out. You already know them. No big deal. You know if it's divisible by 2 and 5. And honestly, we could also add, it's not in your book right now, but you know if it's divisible by 10 if it ends in 0. Okay, so let's look at these other ones. Let's take 4 next, okay? You can know that a number is divisible by 4 if you look at the last 2 digits, look at them. Whatever number they form, if it's divisible by 4, the whole number is divisible by 4. So is this divisible by 4?
Yes.
Yes, because 16 is divisible by 4 equally. What about this number? How about if we did, no, because if you look at the last 2 digits, the 10s and the 1s digit, it doesn't make a number. 31 is not divisible by 4, is it?
No.
But now what if we did this?
Yes.
Yes, because 36 is divisible by 4. Yes? Let's try one more. 241.
No.
How about 244?
Yes.
Yes, because this is evenly divided by 4. So Let's erase this and let's write out our rule. Our rule for number 4. It's divisible by 4 or divisible by 4 evenly if the ones and the tens digit together make a number divisible by 4. Does that make sense? If the ones and the tens digit together make a number that's divisible by 4. So just look at the last 2 digits, right? If they are divisible by 4, you can say the whole number is divisible by 4. So now, we're going to take 2 numbers that have the same rule. 3 and 9, we can kind of combine them, all right? I'm going to move my number over here. 416. Okay, 3 and 9. For numbers 3 and 9, what we're going to do is we're going to add up all digits. For both of them, add all digits, okay? If when you add up all the digits, they are divisible by 3. Or for 9, if you add up all the digits and they are divisible by 9. So let's try that. 416, if you add them all up, you get 11. Is 11 divisible by 3?
No.
Okay, so then this number is not divisible by 3. If you add them up, it's 11. Are they divisible by 9?
No.
So that doesn't work either. But what if you have this? 42. If you add those digits up, you get 6. Is 6 divisible by 3?
Yes.
Yes, so 42 is. If you add them up and you get 6, is it divisible by 9?
No.
No, let's try another one. 216, is this divisible by 3? Let's see.
Yes.
2 and 1 is 3 and 6 is 9. Is 9 divisible by 3?
Yes.
Yes, so 216 is divisible by 3. Is 9 divisible by 9?
Yes.
Yes, so it's also divisible by 9. Let's try some more examples here. How about I just give you a, okay, there we go. How about I give you this one? Let's see. 723. Let's add those up. 7 and 2 is 9, plus 3 is 12. Is this number divisible by 3?
Yes.
Yes, because 12 is divisible by 3. Is it divisible by 9?
No.
No. I'm going to give you one more rule, and then we should be able to put all our numbers up here and see what of those it's divisible by. So hang tight, because this last rule, number 6, really isn't a rule. Number 6 says if the number was divisible by 2 and 3. All right, so if you went through these and said, yep, it's divisible by 2 and divisible by 3, then automatically it is divisible by 6. So it's not really an extra step that you have to do. Got it? Pretty easy. So let's try a few. Let's try 423. Let's see. Is it divisible by 2? No, because it's not even. Is it divisible by 3? How do we figure that out? We add up all the digits. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this divisible by 3? Yes. As long as we already have the digits added up, let's do 9. Is it divisible by 9?
Yes.
Yes, because it is 9. Okay, is this number divisible by 4? Let's see. The rule says if you look at the ones and the tens digit, do they make a number that's divisible by 4?
No.
No, so 4 doesn't work. Is it divisible by 5?
No.
No. Is it divisible by 6? Well, it says if 2 and 3 are yes, then 6 also. No, because it wasn't 2. So this number is going to be, the answer would be it's divisible by 3 and 9. Let's try another number. Let's try, I'm just going to make one up. Let's try
You should make us figure that out.
6,000. Yeah, we'll do a few on our own in a second here. 6,000 135. So let's start with 2. Is it divisible by 2?
No.
Is it divisible by 3? Well, this guy do a little work. 6, 7, 7 and 3, 10 and 5, 15. Is it divisible by 3?
Yes.
Yes. 15 is divisible by 3. Is it divisible by 4? Look at the last 2 digits, the ones and the tens. It makes an 8.
Yes.
8 is divisible by 4. Yes?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Pause on that. I just totally led you wrong. You're looking at the last 2 digits. You're not adding them. You are looking.
Yeah, that's why I said no.
Sorry. Yes. Please don't do that. That would be a common mistake, right? Is to look at them and add them up. No, we only add for 3 and 9. For 4, you actually are looking at the number that it forms. 35. Is that divisible by 4?
No.
No. So you're right. Sorry about that. That's actually a good mistake to make because it's probably a common one that I shouldn't have made. So we're saying no to 4, right?
Yes.
No to 4. How about 5?
Yes.
Yeah, it ends in a 5, so we'll keep him. What about 6? 6 says, look at 1, 2, and 3. No, can't be because it's not 2. What about 9? We have to add them all up. Remember what our number was? 15. Is it divisible by 9? So our answer would be, it's divisible by 3 and 5. And not 10. 'Cause 10
No.
So our very last one we're going to do together before I let you get to work on some of your homework is, remember this number back up here?
Oh, yes.
Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this number divisible by 2?
Yes.
Yes, it is because it is an even number.
Yes.
Is it divisible by 3? We got to add them up. Let's start from big to small. Let's see. 6 and 4 equal 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Is it divisible by 3?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's automatically divisible by.
Is it? Hold that thought. You're right. Is it divisible by 4? Look at the last 2 digits. What number do they make? Is that number divisible by 4?
No.
56.
Yes.
Let's see that. That's a big one. So let's do it over here. 56 divided by 4. 4 goes into 5 once. It leaves 16. 14, right? 4 goes evenly into 56. So we're going to keep 4 also. What about 5?
Nope.
No, it doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. What about 6?
Yes.
Why? Because both 2 and 3 work, so that means 6 automatically gets to join. And what about 9?
Yes.
What was our number?
2 and 3. 21.
21. Is 21 divisible by 9?
No.
So our answer would be 2, 3, 4, and 6. Okay, so your homework for tomorrow, which is workbook page 58, you can get started on. I'm going to come around and check number 1 and make sure that you know how to do number 1. You need to go through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 and pick all of them that will work. All right? Go ahead and get started. I'll come around and help you if you get stuck. You might have all of them that work, one of them, or I'll give you a hint. There's one question on there that none of them work. Okay? None of them work.